Hey GH fans, this week Port Charles is bringing some major heartbreaks and revelations that are going to leave us surprised. In the first week, 16th to 20th, we see Josslyn trying to cope with Dex's death, and we see Jason holding on to support while Carly is determined to avenge her son's heartbreak from Willow. As the week winds up, we will see Josslyn gearing up for revenge to avenge Dex's death. That's not all, there's more drama waiting for you. Keep watching. Wait, just a reminder before we begin, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for spoilers every week and more such behind-the-scene videos. First up, Dex Heller has passed away suddenly, and it can't be more hard for Josslyn to cope with the situation. His death came suddenly after Sonny and Cyrus' showdown, and he couldn't even sense the stabbing from behind. But while we all were rooting for Dex to soon come back, he had a cardiac arrest and succumbed to death when his girlfriend Josslyn and Anna Devane visited him. While Josslyn is devastated by her sudden loss and goes to the footbridge where we see Jason Morgan. While we are all up for justice, maybe in the course we may see Josslyn and Jason getting closer. On the other hand, Mac and Felicia show up to support Anna as she feels guilty of forcing Dex to join the force. However, Mac reassures that nobody forced him, and Felicia says Dex was very proud to be an officer. But it seems like Anna, like Joss, just can't accept the fact of Dex getting stabbed in broad daylight and suspects that there is possibly foul play in action, which may be somehow connected to Sam's death. Even for Elizabeth, things do not seem good enough because both the murders of Sam and Dex happened when she was on the watch. Though it was not her intention, it seems like someone is trying to bring her down after all. All the blame is coming onto her. When Lucky, Liz, and Portia meet at her office, Liz is asked to take a step back from the patient care. Though she gets the option to personal leave or go for the administration option, she will not be allowed any patient interaction. Once the investigation is done and her records are clear, she will be back in her position as head nurse. Later, we see Lucky and Liz meeting at the cafe for drinks where she thanks him for being there for her. They also discuss that something fishy is going on at the general hospital with murders happening next to next. For Lulu, the reunion continues and she is out with Dante to a cafe where he gives her a reality check. The pair talks about Rocco and Charlotte, where Lulu is torn between prioritizing Charlotte over Rocco. Though Dante urges her to stay safe, he can't emphasize enough the fact that Charlotte needs more attention as she has been living in trauma at Valentine's, while he reassures him that Rocco has always had a safe shelter. Later, Tracy and Lulu catch up and we see Lulu concerned about connecting with Charlotte. The episode will probably end with Carly standing against Nina and Willow's decision to take the children out of the gatehouse. Carly stops them from leaving, but it seems like Nina and Willow are doing it to save the little ones from the negativity of their discussion with Michael. However, Carly may think that Willow is trying to move out of the gatehouse and take the kids to leave the father behind. Plus, with Wiley being Michael's biological child, and given the power and money Michael has now, there is a high possibility of him claiming full custody of the children. Carly will surely root for him. We can expect a major showdown between Willow and Carly anytime now. In the next episode, Lulu will finally meet Brooklyn Quartermain, so we can expect some heat. From what it seems like, Lulu will try to get some things straight with her old rival, but Brooke feels insulted and fires up soon. Whereas things seem to go pretty well for Maxie Jones as she gets an invitation from Cody Bell. Soon we may even see her pushing to attend the family's Christmas celebration. But sadly, things might get a little awkward for Sasha Gilmore Corbin as she gets an invite to the same party as well. However, Cody refuses to attend the party as he feels he might come across Sarah and it will be too painful to be around her. But Maxie will probably end up talking him into it. She may even play a trick pretending Sarah won't be there. Meanwhile, we see Tracy Quartermain get into an argument with Sasha and blame her for Cody's heartbreak. She is probably still not aware of her one-night stand with Michael Corinthos. If it's for Cody, it's unfair for her to treat Sasha like this because she hardly had any clue that Cody was her cousin and gets back at Tracy. Elsewhere, Martin is going to tell Laura about a first-hand account from an unimpeachable witness. We have a hunch that he may share an update on the kidnapping fiasco that Anna Devane and Jason Morgan just put him through. On another note, Anna asks Jason to find Charlotte Cassadine and also opens up about making things right. However, Lucky Spencer is up for an unfortunate shocker as Rick Lansing comes to the rescue when he takes Liz home. As he gets Dex's news and it is now a part of Sam's mystery, he gives Liz some legal advice and asks her to stay away from the administration and get on the personal one unless her name gets cleaned up. In the meantime, Sonny Corinthos is gearing up to ask for a favor from someone, so it will be interesting to see what she has in mind. Sonny may want to pitch in all the drama somehow, and we will just have to wait and see how it all fits in. In the next episode, we will see Jason get an earful from Carly as she keeps on ranting about why Jason kept Willow and Drew's affair under wraps. With the extramarital affair out in the light, she feels Jason has betrayed her by hiding the truth. Next, when Ava approaches Nina, it seems like she is about to ask for some financial help. But why does she need to borrow money now? We also see both Ava and Rick's cards getting declined. Lucas comes to the rescue and offers his card instead. Previously, it seemed like both had enough money to live in luxury, and now all of a sudden their credit cards aren't working. I think there's more to the story than what it seems to be. Elsewhere, Drew and Willow try to sneak off for some alone time. Doesn't seem like these two will be able to stay away from each other for long. Later, we see Michael going for a meeting with Curtis, and the next thing we know, Drew will be shaken as Curtis makes a major announcement. As for Josslyn, she is still heartbroken, and Trina steps in to console her because who knows it better than her to cope with losing a loved one. She has lost Spencer Cassadine herself, so she can relate to what Joss is going through now. On December 19th, we might see Jordan and Isaiah getting up close with things heating up for them. If all goes well, we may even see the two sharing their first and even hitting the sheets. Elsewhere, Drew has got a wake-up call as his loyalty is put to the test, and Michael and Curtis join hands to bring him down. Now that he knows how Michael knew all along about his and Willow's doings, it didn't take him long to figure out that he had been played. Drew may even end up losing his congressional seat along with his company. In the meantime, Gio has opened up to Brooklyn, but neither of them knows yet that they are biologically related. As it turns out, back in the day, Brooklyn tried hard to break off Dante and Lulu and may have a short hookup going on, and who can tell, maybe Gio is the result of that short romance. After that, she left Port Charles. What will Gio do when she gets to know about his estranged mom? Tracy and Martin are at it again and are probably turning out to be the next big couple of Port Charles. And on another note, Sasha and Jason connect and feel like they have more in common than they expected. The week is about to end with Trina making a promise to Laura, and Curtis joins hands with Michael to make a big announcement regarding the CEO position of Aurora. In a surprising turn of events, Alexis has a sudden change of heart, and she swallows her pride to ask Rick to help her fix things between her daughters. Meanwhile, Carly shares updates with Sonny regarding all the detailed whereabouts of family matters. We will also see Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis use all the help they can get to mend their relationship. In the upcoming week, between December 23rd to 27th, we will see Josslyn wanting revenge as it consumes her, and she wants to make the killer pay. As Dex's funeral preparations begin and his autopsy report comes in, Joss becomes more determined than ever. In her grief, she can't help but question him if Dex's murder was a result of foul play or not. We can't help but agree with Josslyn here, because in the last episode, we saw someone stepping into the hospital in the dark. Maybe it has something to do with the sudden cardiac arrest. Though Jason tries to console her, it seems like she will go for revenge. The upcoming 2 weeks are going to shake Port Charles and bring in some major conflict and chaos, so the upcoming 2 weeks will keep you glued to the screens. Also, do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update on your favorite soap videos.